Nothing like jobs, folks, to keep this economy moving. And he has attracted over $11 billion of investment in the Commonwealth of Virginia. These are tremendous successes on behalf of the governor and his administration and the entire General Assembly, who has provided him the tools to accomplish that. And as he is building our new Virginia economy, he understands how important it is to have safe communities. That is why I have been so proud to be able to work alongside of the governor to work on issues around public safety. And frankly, folks, I tell you, I love this job because this is the type of job in the issues where you will find Ryan Moran, Ryan McDougle, Bryce Reeves standing shoulder to shoulder to make sure we improve the public safety of the Commonwealth of Virginia.
That was going to be the focus of what I was going to talk about. And my good friend, Secretary Brian Moran, Brian and I served in the House of Delegates together, and there are a number of things that he and I agree on. A number of things that we have done in a bipartisan fashion to make Virginia better. But there's one thing that happened today that has not made Virginia better, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about. On our way down here, my wife Robin, who's in the audience, and I were driving down, and we got word that the governor had decided to allow the restoration of rights for 206,000 individuals, including violent felons. Martha knows, I was a prosecutor. I sat in the courtroom. I prosecuted those individuals. I sat with the families. I watched the victims struggle each and every time that they had to come to court, that they had to talk to law enforcement officers, that they had to relive that experience. And I am just disheartened and dismayed and just perplexed of why this governor would allow murderers, rapists, child abusers, and family abusers the ability to sit on juries and look at cases that each one of you, each one of us, will be called to sit on and make decisions about for people that are charged with murder, child abuse, and domestic violence. It is perplexing to me. It is frustrating to me that our governor would not follow the Constitution. We look at things in a bipartisan way oftentimes. Oftentimes we come to the same conclusions. Governor Tim Kaine, who is not a Republican, we do not share some of the same ideological views, but he determined that what the governor did today was unconstitutional. So I am extremely frustrated as I stand here this afternoon that as each one of us will go back and sit on juries, that we will go to vote that individuals who have committed murder, who have abused children and abused their family members are now going to have the same rights that each one of us do. Violent felons should not have their rights restored. Period. We are a society of laws, and if there are no consequences for your actions when they're violent like that, we are no longer become a society of laws. As we look forward and have these political discussions and debates in the legislature, and as we talk about elections going forward in November, I hope that each one of you will think about that. Will think about those victims of those violent felonies, how they now have to look at jurors in the future and wonder which one of them committed a violent felony that are now standing in front of them. That they have to relive that trauma as they go forward. And I hope that cooler minds in the party that across the aisle will look at this issue and join with us as they try to fix this travesty of justice that's been committed today. Virginia has a long history, some of it good, some of it bad, but all we are trying to work forward and make better for our children and families. We have done that. The Shad Planking is one of those examples of how we all come together and share, Republican, Democrats, independents, conservative, liberals. We have the ability to share ideas. But this is one topic we should all agree. If you've committed a violent felony, you should not be sitting on a jury in Virginia, and you should not have your restoration of rights restored. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you. Mari promises that the rain is over, So you can put away your umbrellas, we'll take off our rain jackets, and we'll have a great afternoon. But thank you for being part of the great discourse and conversation that we have here in Virginia. Thank you for being Virginians and great Americans.